Hello Ramen Nation, Chris Cobain here bringing you guys NPA Season 3, the semi-finals, the conference championships. Myself and the Philadelphia Braviaries will be taking on Coach aDrive and his Minnesota Vikavolts. This is to determine the winner of the Kanto Conference and possibly more importantly to decide who goes on to the finals of the entire thing, vying for that Season 3 championship. Obviously, first two seasons went to Vump. He's not here this season, so there's going to be a new champion, a first-time ever NPA champion crowned, and we are looking to win our first championship, period, in any draft league format, right here in this league, obviously. So, if you guys have not checked out my team builder, make sure you do so. My team builder will be in the description below. It's a very, very important one. My team is very unique and very different from what I typically run. We kind of went off the wall here on trying to make sure we had the best team. I feel like we do. Make sure you guys check it out. It'll be below. And if there's literally a single person who doesn't know Dan somehow, his links are in the description below. Do check him out if you haven't. He's one of the best YouTubers that exist, especially in the Pokemon side of things. So if you haven't seen him or watched him, he's a really good battler. He does singles and VGC, shiny hunts all the time. Obviously, he's the shiny king. So if you haven't seen him for some reason, make sure you check him out. And I will be sending the challenge right about now, and we will see what happens. So his team is very scary. He's got a lot of good stuff. I feel like we have a good team to fight him for sure. It's just going to be a matter of executing with it and making plays and seeing how it goes. So. Obviously, we will be deciding. It'll be single battle, normal rules, all things good. Yes. So I'm wondering what he's going to bring. I fully expect Necrozma, Shaman, Infernape, Crocodile, Goodra. I literally fully expect all five of those. His last one could be a few things. It could be Vaporeon. He could go Sandslash. Actually, I didn't say Ninetales. I expect Ninetales too, actually. And we're going with the Elite Four music. You know what? No, we're not. We're going. I need it. I need the Cool Cat. So we're going with Guzma. This music's been mean to me in the past. In my Nuzlocke, I almost lost to this guy on crits alone. So, but I'm trusting it. We're trusting my favorite music in the game. I feel like I need it. If we win this match, next week we can play the championship. So he is running Shaman, Goodra, Ape, Vikavolt, Vaporeon, and Ninetales. Okay. So no Crocodile, which is very, very nice. But he is running Vikavolt, which is actually somewhat of a problem for our team. We do certainly have ways to handle it. I have no reason to not lead Navi here. Right about now, I'm super glad that we're running 1,000 arrows on Zygarde. So it's very, very nice. We will be leading with Azoth. I have no reason not to. I can turn U-turn on anything. His lead likely ends up being either Ninetales or Infernape. He might be cocky and be Scarfed. He also doesn't have Necrozma, so he has no actual switch into Psy Shock, which is really big for us. So we're definitely going to have to keep Navi as alive as possible at all times. 100% has to stay alive. We can use Dugtrio to trap Infernape. We can use Dugtrio to trap Ninetales. We can use Dugtrio to trap Goodra as well. Shaman and Vikavolt, obviously not so much. We can't even hurt Vikavolt, so he's kind of worthless there. He has no hazard control either, while having two weaknesses to rocks, neither of which can heal. So getting up rocks could be very important. We will be looking to do that for sure. We'll see how it goes. Definitely something I'll be looking for. We'll try to figure out a point in which I can do that, as he will lead off with what? Here we go, boys. Cool Cat. I'm nervous. I'm nervous. Who does he lead with? We lead with Navi. He may have seen that coming. He leads off with Emma Frost, which is going to be the Ninetales. So I kind of expected her to be the lead. That's completely fine. This is an easy U-turn out into Empoleon, where we can defog if he decides to do something else. And Toxic possibly as well. So, he might be thrown out by no Scizor, he might be thrown out by no, Thundurus. So, instantly we have a turn 1 play here where I can try to click our Flamethrower and do damage to it right off the bat, but that seems a little too risky. Navee's too important, especially with Necrozma and Krookodile both missing. No switch into the Psyshock, so it's important we keep this alive as long as possible. I don't want to take a Blizzard and take a lot of damage. That would not be good for us, so we're going to go ahead and make the safe play. U-turn out. He does decide to stay in, which is completely fine for me. We actually do a little more damage than I expected, and that little bit of chip's actually really, really nice. That little bit of chip's really nice. It removes any potential focus sashes. We can go right into King Dedede here. And make a play. Goes right for the Blizzard. Very, very aggressive turn 1 play. Very, very aggressive turn 1 Blizzard. Doesn't get the freeze, thankfully. I don't have Scald, so that would have been devastating. And right here, we just click Toxic. His likely switch in here is going to be that Vaporeon. It could be Shaman as well, which could allow me to click Ice Beam, but I'm going to play a little more conservative, predict the Vaporeon to come in, and we're going to click Toxic here. If Shaman does come out, we can fight it with Ice Beam. We don't want Dedede to take a lot of chip damage because of the Ninetales here, but we can afford to let him take just a little bit. He'll be scared of Flash Cannon as well. 100% scared of Flash Cannon, so Shaman doesn't make the most sense there unless it's like AV. Vaporeon makes a lot more sense. My only grass attack that he can even learn is Grass Knot, which won't do much to Vaporeon because it's not heavy, so his play should be Vaporeon. So obviously Vaporeon gets Heal Bell, so if I do Toxic, it's not the end of the world for that thing. But we do have easy switch-ins as well, especially if he decides to play passively here. He's got no Moonblast play at all. He's got no Sand Slash, which was the only thing that even resisted it. So I can click Moonblast pretty freely against his entire team and put in work. So we'll see how it goes. We will see how it goes. I'm talking a lot. Trying to breathe at the same time. Still failing the nerves, but I like where I'm at right now. I know it's early. So he does switch out, obviously. Wait to risk stand. Shaman or Vaporeon. He actually goes into Goodra, so that actually makes a lot of sense. That is a completely fair play. I actually didn't even consider it, which I should have. But either way, we will take the Toxic on Goodra. Completely fine by me. We also have to keep in mind the Hail turns. There is absolutely no chance that he's the Icy Rock because he doesn't even have Sand Slash, so there's no reason to be running that. So yeah, the 3 out of 5 turns there. Nothing to worry about in that regard. And now we have to make a play because we can't do too much to him. I can hit him with Ice Beam, but that's not really a good play to be honest. How do I want to play this? I could like the plan into V. And let it take some damage. He's not going to click Draco Meter or anything, so I don't have to worry about that too much. His likely play is like Thunderbolt here, I'd imagine, or possibly Earthquake as well. We could make a really aggressive switch right now and go into Dugtrio and try to force him that way. The only thing about that is he would likely not last. The question is, do I care? And I think the answer to that question is no. The only thing is, if he hits me really hard, Hail will kill me, which would be really bad. Or mostly bad, I guess. So how do I play this? I'm going to go for it. We're just going to go for it. He's not going to click anything that's going to kill Doug in one shot, I don't think. Unless he has like Power Whip and really wants to go that in. He goes for Thunderbolt. So perfectly played on my part. I don't think Earthquake kills here. We're gonna run a calc. If it does pick up a kill, which I'm pretty certain it won't, then we can go for it. But Goodra is not that frail. Earthquake to a no balk set. From a Focus Sash does about 60%. Obviously, Draco Meteor absolutely will one-dig me in all forms right now because I'm on my Sash. So I'm pretty much dead. unless he's like choice for some reason. Oh, this is actually calcing specs, which is kind of weird. Never even heard of that. Yeah, Dracometer 1 digs me in all forms. It would be the only move he could carry. Not even Dragon Pulse. No, actually Dragon Pulse would too. So the play here is either rocks and start pressuring right now. And that's going to be my play. That's going to be I don't need Dugtrio to kill this, so we're going to go ahead and just click Stealth Rocks and set them up here. He likely kills me with his with a Dragon attack right now. And he will. We will die. Okay, so Dugtrio is going to die. That's fine. I'm super, super okay with this. So I'm okay to get the rocks up for that. I'm not too important, especially now with him being chipped. Obviously, Dugtrio isn't touching Shaman. It's not touching Vikavolt. It's not touching Vaporeon. We have the Scarfed thing to deal with Infernape, so nothing too scary there. The question is, what do I go into to fight now? At -2, we could pretty easily go into Melody and just start firing off some Moonblasts. And I actually think with Rocks Up, that's going to be my play. He's -2, so he's not going to do too much to us with a Thunderbolt, which he's obviously would be his play. So that's very, very nice. The Hail actually ends this turn as well, so we don't have to worry about that chip damage. We're just going to Moonblast. Something dies here, more or less. He has no resistances. And he'll have to make a decision, because with Rocks Up, Vikavolt may not take a Specs Moonblast. So he goes for Thunderbolt, hopefully to a pair. That'd be really, really rough. It does no damage. He doesn't get the pair, thank the Lord. And this thing's dead, 100%. Even if it doesn't die, which it just does, which is crazy, because it's Assault Vest, more than likely. It just straight dies. And Hail goes away. He would have died of Toxic anyway, so no big deal. And the question here is, what does he want to do? Because we're faster than Vikavolt. We are 100% faster than Vikavolt, and at 75% with them Rocks Up now, I don't even know if he lives one. Goes in a Shaman. And no, he wouldn't live one, though. Okay, so this is the right play, obviously. 100%. He'll be clicking Seed Flare. Million percent he clicks Seed Flare here. My question is Navi or DDD, and I think we're going to go into Navi and play this safe. He's not going to kill us with any move he clicks. Seed Flare or whatever. It is not going to kill. So we'll happily take this damage. Oh, he won Dig Me and he's Choice Specs. He's Life Orb. Okay. Interesting. Does a Life Orb... Can I win now? Can I win now? Hold on. Hold on here. Can I just win right now? Maybe. What bulk do I have on Zygarde? He's got 20 HP, so not a lot. 20 HP. +1. We are jolly. I have to make sure everything's right here. And he is a Shaman. Shaman all-out attacker, Life Orb, Dazzling. Make sure we're calculating for Dazzling here. And Dazzling does about 50% Life Orb, so I can go all in here and just hit him up with that Dragon Dance. How much does a +1,000 arrows do to this? It does about 30, which is not a lot. What's on 20 seconds? I have to make a play. I can also go into DDD and Ice Beam. A little risky. That's actually going to be my play. I'm going to play it more safe. We're going to save the sweepers for later. And we're just going to hit him up with Ice Beam real quick. No big deal. He'll click Earth Power, which will not kill. Damn, that one shot on Azov sucks. That's just bad. I should have went to Empoleon. I should have just went to Empoleon, to be honest. I wish I could take that play back. I should have went to Empoleon, taken the hit, died next turn likely, then go in, hit him up, finish him off with something else, finish him off with E-Speed if I have to. But that's fine. Mistakes are made, you know. Mistakes will be made. It happens, but I'm not gonna dwell on it. We're gonna move on and figure this out. No big deal. No big deal. I really want to remove this from the field though, so 1,000 arrows can kill it. That's my play here. That way I don't have to outrage it or waste my Z move. I can save my Z move for Vaporeon and kill everything else. That's what I want to do. Really hard. I want to do this setup. He actually decides to switch out. That's very, very interesting. He's going to go in Oxygen, which is going to be his Vaporeon. So that's a very weird play. Shaman, obviously very, very important to his strategy. Not confident in the amount of damage. Maybe not carrying that Earth Power. We actually crit for what that's worth. And does very, very little. I'm very, very interested in that play, to be honest. Most of me wants to go into Melody, but if he plays me there and goes back into Shaman, we could be toast. But he more likely is like a Wish passing set. So we're going to go in just Toxic. He actually does switch out. He'll go back into Shaman. So thankfully there, I don't take that bait. He will take some extra rock damage. And he will take this Toxic as well, which does not matter. He did try to play me there. Well played on his part. That's the whole reason I didn't want to go into him there. It's too risky. Shaman's doing too much work already, obviously. And we just click Ice Beam again. At this point, there's no reason not to. If he does click Earth Power, he will feel our Shuka Berry. It'll do no damage, and he will actually die at this point with Life Orb plus Ice Beam, plus the real bit of poison damage he'll take, plus the fact that he can't switch out because of rocks. So we shall see. He wanted me to go into Primarina. And he switches out again. Not trying to take that damage. He goes into Rafiki. Smart play on his part there. Question is what does he do now? And I'm going to make the play into Majora here. Every time Shaman comes in and takes some stuff, he's a little bit more worthless to me. Because once he's dead to 1,000 arrows, I think we just win. To be honest. I think. Because then we can just 1,000 arrows everything. We set up Dragon Dance on Rafiki if we have to. Even Vaporeon can't kill us on Ice Beam. We just go in. Shaman can't kill us in one shot. So he'll go right for CC. He doesn't. He goes right for Flare Blitz, which is the correct play. It doesn't even do half, though. Which is really, really nice for us. And we actually have the opportunity to set up Trick Room and just start doing work. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to set up Trick Room. He doesn't have Goodra anymore. If he does attack me, that's fine. Do I even want to set up Trick Room, actually? Is there even a reason for me to set up Trick Room? You know what? There's not. That's too risky. We're just going to Shadow Ball. He goes rack for the Flare Blitz, so he's going to die. Majora takes 2. No problem. He's likely Choice Scarfed here. We'll hit him up with that Flare Blitz. Or with that Shadow Ball, excuse me. He will go down, so Cough Egregious will pick up a kill. Thank you, Cough Egregious. Doing the work you needed to do, man. And right now, in this moment, Shaman is the only thing even remotely in my way. Now his Mach Puncher's dead. Vikavolt can't fight Primarina. If Shaman goes away, think I just win with Zygarde, which is great. So we'll see. His play is very, very rough. He doesn't really want to go into Ninetales. He'll take the rocks damage, and then I can just free switch into Empoleon. He doesn't want me to do that. Vikavolt's the same thing. He doesn't really want to take that. He goes into Amorphrost, so he does go into the Ninetales. So that's completely fine. It's the best possible play for me, in my opinion here. The question for me is, do I let this die now, or do I make the play and switch out? And I think I switch out. I'll take whatever move he wants to click, and then some hail damage, but it shouldn't be too much, especially with my berry intact, especially with Green Arrows having E-Speed as well. So I think we're just going to go ahead and jump into this. And save Kofa for fodder. So he goes for Freeze Drive. Very smart play on his part. I didn't actually expect him to be carrying this. But it... Oh, no! Is that GG? Is that GG? I don't have Scald. He'll think I have Scald, but I don't. %. And if I don't unthaw right now, I think I just lose. That's really bad. I needed Empoleon. He's gonna go to Vaporeon. And he's gonna try to Wish Pass into Shaman. So his play here is the Wish Pass into Shaman. I need to know if a Ice Beam kills Zygarde now. I need to know right now. No, it doesn't, but with Hail it does actually. How much Hail does he got left? 3. If he if he's gonna Wish, I can go into Melody actually, and he can't switch. That's actually the safer play. We're gonna go into Melody. If he wishes, he can't go into Shaman. It'll die. So we'll just we'll disallow that play. So there's the Wish we all saw coming. I don't believe anything can switch in on Moonblast anyway, if I'm not mistaken. He could stay in if he wants. But this is the right play. This is a good play, actually. And in fact, I'm still in a pretty fine position now. I'm still in a pretty good position at this point, to be honest with you. So we're going to click Moonblast. He can't switch. He might try, but he can't. There's nothing he can do here. Ninetales actually will just straight die after rocks. Vikavolt straight dies after rocks. Shaman will die. So yeah, if he switches, he dies. Period. He protects. That's completely fine. That's completely fine. It stops the Wish Pass onto Shaman. I cannot afford to let Shaman get healthy. If Shaman gets healthier, I just lose. Period. So, and if he lets Vaporeon die, actually, he loses 100% to Zygarde anyway. I'll just set up Dragon Dance in that thing's face, Extreme Speed it, and then Z Outrage Vikavolt instead of this. What's the other mon left? Yeah. So he'll stay in and take the hit. He'll probably Wish again. But as he's going to see, he takes too much damage from that. More than he's going to expect. And that's what the power of Specs. And now, having Cough Egregious, that's annoying, but it doesn't matter too much. Having Cough Egregious as, so he's going to protect now, as that fodder is really nice. Because it's not going to force me to sack anything to take him on. And if he dies here, I'm pretty sure I win direct. I think it's just G Peace. So he'll protect. because there's no reason not to. He gets a little bit of chip damage from the burn, and he gets a little bit of recovery. It's not going to be enough to save him, though he will attempt to have it save him. So he's got Wish, Tech, and Scald. We know all that. Now, if I, like, low-roll this, and I don't pick up the kill anymore, he'll Wish, and I'll likely just lose. But if we kill him... what can he do? What can he do? Is there anything? Is there anything he can do at all? Can he one-shot Zygarde in any way? Seed Flare, Hidden Power, Fire, Dazzling, Earth Power. This is likely his moveset. Dazzling does 50 to 60. If he's running Hidden Power Ice, there's no way he's running Hidden Power Ice, right? He can't be running Hidden Power Ice. I can't see that. Hidden Power Ice doesn't even one-tap me at Life Orb. The question here is Ninetales now, and if I can kill it. Oh yeah, Extreme Speed does over 50. Extreme Speed does over 50 to this set. He can't set up Aurora Veil. He might try, but he can't. He'll kill me with Freeze Dry. And this is where that freeze actually really hurts me. So he'll kill me with Freeze Dry. Melody will go down, obviously. But Extreme Speed just pieces this out. This just GG pieces him out. And Zygarde should just win here. So we hit that E-Speed. If he lives, I lose. I lose. And Freeze loses me the game. 100%. Freeze wins him the game. Damn. What a rough way to lose the season. He lives with really low health. He's got a lot of bulk on this thing. And we lose because we get frozen. And DDD can't come in to stop this anymore. If he's not frozen, we win so easily too. We don't even let Primarina die. Damn. Alright. I'm sad. Well, that's it. That's the end of the year, boys. We lose to a 10% freeze. That sucks. Well, GG to Dan. He walks away with, I think, a 3-0, actually. Yeah. He walks away with 3-0, and he goes on to the finals, so... Whew. GG, Dan. Thanks for the match, man. I appreciate it. Thank you guys for supporting this Braviaries this season, guys. I appreciate it. It was a good year. Sucks it has to end on this kind of note. But not much I can do, you know. You take a freeze like that, you take a freeze like that, so... Oh well. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it, though. Thank you guys. GG to Dan. Good luck in the finals, man. For sure. I'm rooting for you all the way, homie. Take that title home for me, alright? And Braviaries, we'll see what happens in the future for us. I'm not sure what to say now. Thank you guys for supporting the team this season. I really, really appreciate it, guys. I'm sorry it ended this way. I'm sorry I couldn't bring home the title for you guys. I tried. You guys enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you for supporting the Braviaries all year. And I will see you guys when I see you, alright? Alright, peace, Ramen Nation. See you guys next season, I guess, alright? Alright, peace.